Nainggolan, Probes, Marquis, Adriano. 10 footballers who fell into drug trafficking scandals over the years. An increasing number of footballers have found themselves entangled in drug trafficking cases. The latest to be implicated is Ronnie Nainggolan, who was arrested by Belgian police this past Monday. However, the ninja is far from the first footballer to be involved in such scandals. Ronnie Nainggolan recently arrested by Belgian police. Ronnie Nainggolan, 36, is now facing serious legal troubles. The former AS Roma, Inter Milan, and Antwerp midfielder had just signed with a new club and even scored an equalising goal for Lokeren against Lierse last Friday. However, the Brussels prosecutor's office has since announced his arrest. Prosecutor Julian Meinil revealed initial details of the case. The investigation concerns alleged cocaine importation from South America to Europe via the port of Antwerp, followed by its redistribution in Belgium. As part of an organized crime investigation led by the Brussels prosecutor's office, the Federal Judicial Police conducted 30 searches on Monday, January 27, 2025, mainly in the Antwerp province and Brussels, as well as its surrounding areas. Since interrogations are ongoing, and in respect of the presumption of innocence, no further comments will be made at this stage. The extent of Nainggolan's involvement in the drug trafficking operation remains to be seen. Quincy Promes' another high-profile name is Quincy Promes, already wanted by Dutch police for allegedly stabbing his cousin. The former Sevilla, Ajax, and Spartak Moscow winger has also been accused of drug trafficking. Operating under the alias Phantasma, Promes is linked to smuggling 2 shipments of 1,350 kilos of cocaine into the port of Antwerp. Now 33, he has been sentenced to 6 years in prison by Dutch authorities for international drug trafficking.
Quincy Promes, former Netherlands international, of course, and formerly of Ajax as well. We're just learning now that he's been jailed for 6 years. It's after being convicted for an involvement in a drug smuggling ring.
Though under an international arrest warrant, he managed to evade extradition as Russia refused to comply with the Dutch judicial system. However, his luck ran out in February 2024 when he fled the scene of a car accident in Dubai. After being arrested by Emirati police, he was quickly released but is now prohibited from leaving the country. He has since joined Dubai United in the WA's second division. Ronnie Stam, former NAC Breda, 20, Wigan, and Standard Liège player Ronnie Stam never reached the heights of global football stardom, but had a respectable career in the Eredivisie and Premier League. Now 44. Stam was arrested along with his parents and other family members for cocaine trafficking. Authorities seized over 2,217 kilos of cocaine and 100,000 euros in cash. He remains in custody, with bail denied to prevent him from fleeing the Netherlands to a non-extradition country. J. Emmanuel Thomas, English forward J. Emmanuel Thomas, now 34, came through Arsenal's academy and made 6 first-team appearances before making a name for himself at Ipswich Town and Bristol City in the lower divisions of English football. Following short stints in Thailand and Scotland, where he played for Morton in the second division, he was arrested in September last year with 60 kilos of cannabis in his possession, valued at 700,000 euros. Following his arrest for smuggling, he was suspended by his club and is currently awaiting trial. Diego Eli Osorio, former Colombian international in the 1990s and ATL Tico national standout. Diego Eli Osorio, 54, has been arrested multiple times for drug trafficking. First caught in Florida in 2002 with 40 kilos of cocaine, he continued to be involved in illicit activities. He was arrested again in 2010 in Antioquia, 2016 in Bogota, and in 2023 at Ryan Egro Airport, where he attempted to board a flight to Madrid with 1.8 kilos of cocaine hidden in his sneakers. Sergio Coke Contresnet, to be confused with ATL Tico Madrid's captain, Sergio Contreras Pardo, known as Coke, had a modest career. After breaking through at Malaga, he had a disappointing stint at Marseille between 2004 and 2006 before moving to clubs in Greece, Azerbaijan, Bolivia, and India. Arrested in November 2019, authorities seized 1,000 kilos of hashish and large sums of cash. He spent a year and a half in prison, was released on bail in July 2021, and was ultimately sentenced to 6 years in May 2003, a significant reduction from the 16-year sentence he initially faced. Adriano, former Inter Milan and Brazil striker Adriano, was investigated by Brazilian authorities in 2014 for his alleged role in a drug trafficking network. Although he was arrested, he was later cleared due to insufficient evidence. Despite avoiding conviction, his ties to criminal organizations have long been suspected, casting a shadow over his once promising career. Rafael Marquez, a Barcelona and Mexican national team legend, Rafael Marquez was implicated in a major drug trafficking operation. Authorities suspected he helped launder money for Raul Flores Hernandez, a Guadalajara cartel leader, by fronting ownership of properties that actually belonged to the cartel. While no formal charges were filed against him, the allegations significantly tarnished his reputation. Jason Puzier, 35-year-old Gibraltar international and former Atletico Madrid youth player. Jason Puzier played most of his career in his home country's league. However, his football career came to an abrupt end when he was sentenced to 11 years in prison in July 2024. Puzier was caught supplying drugs to gangs in South London. Police arrested him in June 2023 with a haul worth £3 million, including 107 kilos of cocaine, 235 kilos of ketamine, and 447 kilos of cannabis. Sebastian Marcet, only non-footballer on this list. Uruguayan Sebastian Marcet, 33, used the sport to launder drug money. He invested heavily in Deportivo Capiat, a Paraguayan third-division club, where he played 6 matches and even missed a penalty. He reportedly bribed the club's number 10 player with €9,000 to take his jersey number. Marcet remains on Interpol's most wanted list, suspected of also owning Las Leones y El Torno FC, a Bolivian club. He has since vanished and remains at large. The football world has seen its fair share of scandals, but the sheer number of players involved in drug trafficking cases is alarming. While some, like Adriano and Marquez, manage to avoid conviction, others, such as Promes and Puzier, face lengthy prison sentences. These cases serve as a stark reminder that even those at the pinnacle of football can find themselves entangled in the darkest corners of crime.